Hey, little one, I'm glad you're finally up. That storm almost washed out the village last night. You can sleep through anything, can't you? The wind and rain really made a mess. The cow broke the fence last night, but she can't be far. Can you find her? I've got to repair the fence, otherwise she'll just get out again. I need you to find her while I do that.
In a muddy field nearby, you hear the cow's cries. The animal is stuck knee-deep in mud. A frayed rope is still around its neck. Her distress is making her sink further. You attempt to soothe the distressed animal, and she begins to calm down. You grab a hold of the rope and begin to pull. The cow starts to move, but suddenly tugs hard. You dig in and continue to pull as the cow is slowly freed from the muck. The cow seems much happier to be freed of the mud and trots along behind you as you lead it home.
I'm glad you found her in one piece. I've almost got this fence fixed, but I need the post hammer in the barn. Can you grab it while I take out the old post? Just mind the rats. Don't worry about it. I saw a few in there, but nothing you can't handle. If I remember it well, I left it by the wall at the... Thanks.
You open the wooden door to the barn and quickly spy the post hammer on the far wall. You search the nearby hay bales and probe around. A noise startles you slightly as you see a few small rats run away. Then you stroll over to grab the hammer off the wall. The post hammer is a little battered but still usable. Certainly better than working with bare hands. As you approach the door to leave, you see a pair of red eyes emerge from the darkness and move toward the door. The giant rodent is blocking the door. It stands on its hind legs and snaps at you. You must act fast. You make a mad dash for the door, but the rat intercepts you before you can escape. The huge rat lunges at you. The rat dodges your last hammer swings and runs out of the barn.
Thanks. I'll be able to finish repairing the fence now. No, that's all. Let's not dawdle. Follow me.
Early in the morning, you head into the nearby forest to train with your brother Cole.
Are you ready? You have no chance against me. All right, here it comes.
Your swords clash against each other. You sidestep and strike at Cole, but he instantly parries your attack and pushes you back. As you fall over, you somehow cut your leg on Cole's sword.
Good thing I'm prepared. Here, take this healing potion I bought. Enough training for today, we need to get this patched up. Amazing. It's like the wound was never there. Come on, break is over. We still have a lot to do today.
As you approach your hometown, you see it in flames.
What in the God's name happened here?
Before you can say anything, Cole runs into the chaos that lies ahead. You try to keep up to help. Amidst the pure chaos and corpses lying around, you spot your neighbor, William. But something seems off. This is no longer your neighbor. The undead group collapses to the ground and finally stops moving. You search the ruins that were once your home. After inspecting all the bodies, you notice Cole is not among them, but no one has survived. There isn't even a moment for you to grieve, as a strange noise comes from the town square. As you approach the town square, you hear a voice roar commands over the din.
Get them into the carriage. We need all the life we can find.
The voice came from an ominous figure standing at the center of the square. A mass of skeletal soldiers follow his command. He pauses over the body of a fallen man, realizes that the man is still alive, and then grabs the man's face. A wisp of light winds out of the man's chest. The voice came from an ominous figure standing at the center of the square. A mass of skeletal soldiers follow his command. He pauses over the body of a fallen man, realizes that the man is still alive, and then grabs the man's face. A wisp of light winds out of the man's chest and into the figure's hand. He tugs it like a rope and it snaps. The man drops dead.
Useless. He didn't even put up a fight.
He pauses, turns, and looks you in the eyes. With lips parting into a Cheshire grin, he points at you and then says, "Grab him." A rattling skeleton replies, "Yes, Lord Vendra." You crumble to your knees as Vendra looms over you with an outstretched arm. A glowing mist floats from your chest and Vendra snatches it from the air. Tug, tug, tug. With each pull, an icy wave ripples through you. With one final pull, Vendra yanks the mist back, but it won't snap. He tries again, but your body won't give up the ghost.
Oh, even drained, he fights it. Watch him. He comes with us alive.
Vendra leaves you with a skeletal guard. You shiver on the ground despite being surrounded by flames. The edges of your vision darken. Before you faint, you feel a warm hand on your face. It's Cole. The guards assigned to you lay scattered on the ground. It seems Cole's sword has made easy work of them.
We need to get out of here.
You black out. Light blinds you as you open your eyes. They adjust and you discover that you're in a small room, lying on a bed. A sunbeam filters through a window and lands on your face. Everything is sore and it takes all of your effort just to sit up. You're still shaking the fog out of your mind when you hear a deep, feminine voice beside you.
Oh, look who decided to stay among the living, and I thought the next step you would take was as an undead. Wouldn't be surprised after Cole told me that Mage basically sucked all your life out of your body. Sword and board in. I'm Meredith, the proprietor. It's taken you nearly a week to recover. There wasn't much of you left. Cole was beside himself with worry. He left 2 days ago. That young man was determined to find your grandpa. I'm guessing he's the only one both of you'll have left. He also mentioned your grandpa knows a thing or two about magic. Yes, I do have some weapons that have been left here over the years. What would you like? Good choice. Make sure to equip that weapon. I can also give you this piece for light armor.
Your head is spinning, and without sparing a moment to plan, you rush outside. All you can think about is your family. An old man sits by the roadside. He wears very noble clothing, several rings and a sparkling amulet around his neck. He asks you for a small donation so that he can buy some food from the next trader.
Ah, our valiant friend returns. The battle rages still. Choose. A new fragment or craft your strength. To the forge. Will you choose a weapon for attack or armor for your safeguard? A fragment, wise indeed. Continue on your quest. What will it be, weapon or armor? A weapon piece, excellent decision. Farewell until next time.
In front of you lies your grandpa's house. It is surprisingly unharmed despite all the destruction around it. Maybe you could find your family inside. You immediately try the front door, but it appears to be locked. You knock on the door but hear no response. You try shouting, but again nothing. Uneasiness takes hold of you. Sorry, Grandpa, but desperate times require desperate measures. A large stone breaks the window, allowing you to enter the house. Upon entering the house, you notice a deep silence, suggesting neither your brother nor Grandpa are home. The kitchen, sparse of both cookware and provisions, hints that perhaps the old man was either starved, burgled, or had packed all with coal. On a corner, you discover a slice of cake, accompanied by a note that reads, "For you." Savoring the cake, you then resolve to explore other parts of the dwelling. Entering the bedroom, you find little inside: a closet, a bedside cabinet, and a hastily made bed. Seems like there really is nothing here. You should search somewhere else. The office, where you and your grandpa shared stories of magical creatures, heroes, and villains, has changed. Recognizing the flame symbol, you recall your grandpa's stories about the Rogues Guild and their use of invisible ink. To reveal the hidden message, you need a candle. You head to the bedroom to fetch one. Your brother's message on the paper reveals, "Apologies, we're gone. Grandpa and I are safe but needed urgent help. Meet us at the Warriors Guild headquarters. Stay strong and safe. Cole and Griffin." There is another note lying next to it. "I almost forgot. Grandfather left you an old leather-bound tome hidden in the back of his drawer. You pick the book up, the cover is worn, etched with strange symbols, and the pages feel heavy with an ancient energy. His last words to you about it linger in your mind. You'll know what to do with it when the time comes." They're safe, but you don't know the Warriors Guild headquarters location. Time to hit the road and find your next destination. Your determination is renewed outside your grandfather's house now that you have purpose and a destination. However, there's a problem. The letter directed you to your next destination, but you have no idea how to get. You wander aimlessly, on one hand hoping you won't find a horde of skeletons clacking their bones on the next road. On the other hand, at least it would be a clue. After a moment, you hear loud swearing. Following the foul word's direction, you find a man kicking the side of his wagon, which has a broken wheel. A bunch of bags and pouches surround him.
"Stupid piece of junk. Reinforced hickory my buttocks. This is a fifth-rate maple, that's what it is.
The merchant turns to you. His previously angry face relaxes, then he pats his dusty pants before answering.
As you can see, the wheel of my wagon broke. Would you, perchance, have the gift of carpentry? I could really use a hand here.
The weary merchant turns his attention back to his wagon, ignoring you. He stoops down, assessing the damage more.
I don't. But where I'm going, I usually see warriors. Someone there might have an answer for your query.
As he struggles to catch a giant bag slipping off his shoulder, his eyes widen and he lets out a resounding, "Aha!"
Hey, how about this? I take you to the inn where I was supposed to be hours ago, and you help me carry half the goods. Deal? Let's get going.
Opting for a fragment, smart. Choosing a weapon.